Hey team, it's Andrea Vasquez, your Presidential Diamond Leader. So I just wanted to do a video and go over just some tips, how to get loyal customers, how to get distributors, kind of little things on charting. Honestly, it's just going to kind of touch base on a ton of different things. I have just different notes that I'll kind of pop up with, and then I'll go to my phone and hurry and type it down. So just little things I want to go over. I get asked all the time about how to get loyal customers, how to get distributors, how to post on social media, how to fill out my steps to success, things like that. So I have random notes all over the place again. Okay, so first, what you need to do every single beginning of the month is print off. I know this is November. I know. I do videos with these and they stay in the same spot. So print off the steps to success, and then whatever chart you are going for that month, print that off as well, and you need to look at these every single day. There are months where I know my goal, I know I need the steps to success, I know where I'm going, but I still don't look at these. But the months that I do look at these and I focus on them and I stare at them every single day, I'm more likely to fill them out than when I don't look at them at all. So make sure you have it printed out. If you don't, draw it up on a piece of paper. It's really simple. And also a chart that you're going for too. That way you kind of know where you're going. It's kind of your game plan to hit your goal. And then on your steps to success sheet, what I do is I'll come and I'll fill it in with pencil of potentials. That potential might not necessarily sign up this month, but it's kind of putting that good energy into the universe that you are going to get that person and you're going to help them sign up as either a distributor or a loyal customer. So I write them in pencil, and then if a person actually signs up, I write them in with Sharpie, and then I write the date next to them. This is a way I use to follow up. I keep it in a binder, and I have all the months on it, so every time I follow up, I'll literally flip through my steps to success from months back, and that's how I follow up with my loyal customers and my distributors. So that's a great tip that I do as well. How to get loyal customers and distributors to put on that sheet. So let's talk, I'm going to talk loyal customers first. So loyal customers, if you are using social media to build your business, you need to be posting before and afters. There was a time where I just wasn't signing in a lot of loyal customers, and in general I promote the business side more than loyal customers, so I got that. But I thought, what? I need loyal customers. How do I do this? What you need to start doing is posting before and afters. If we just post a picture, I don't even have a product. If we post a picture of just the product, people are like, cool, it's a bottle, great. We need to be sharing before and after pictures of either hair, skin, and nails, wrapping your arms, wrapping your chin, skincare, whatever it is. They need to see before and after pictures, because we can talk about what products do for us and for other people all day long, but before and after pictures actually show somebody what it does. And you might post 5 before and afters, and one of them, someone's like, oh my gosh, okay, that kind of looks like my body. Whatever that just did to her, I want that. And people are all going to think that. So, and just remember, if you're not getting tons of likes, comments, that's fine. People are watching. Kind of look at it this way. When you grab your phone and you scroll through social media, you don't like every single thing on your newsfeed. You might actually like it, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like it. A lot of people won't like a post that they're interested in, whether it be the business or the product, because they don't want other people to know. People are scared. People are shy. So just keep posting, before and after pictures catches people's eyes. And they might have to take, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20 before and afters before they're like, okay, I'm ready. Because sometimes if we post one before and after picture and then we didn't get any likes, we didn't get any comments, we didn't get any messages, so we're like, well, that didn't work. And then we stop posting. Nobody's going to know what these products have done for people. So you have to constantly be posting before and after pictures. Start out with 1 a day. Work your way up to 2, maybe 3. If you're doing up to 2 and 3, maybe do a wrap picture, maybe do skincare, maybe do whatever it is. Switch it up so that people can see the hair, skin, and nails, the exfoliating pill, the wraps. Switch it up so that they can see different products being used. But make sure you're posted before and after pictures, especially this time of year, January, is because everyone wants the New Year's resolutions. Everyone's wanting to look better and feel better about themselves after the holidays. So right now is the perfect time to be posting those before and afters. Maybe up it to, if you're doing 2, maybe up it to 3. If you're doing 4, maybe up it to 5. Whatever, pick a number that you want to do and that works for you and that you're comfortable with, but at least make sure you're posting one before and after picture every single day. And that is going to help you get loyal customers because they're seeing what these products are actually doing for people. Let's see. Okay, so number 1, 2 to get loyal customers is simply asking. If you're brand new, a great tip is to reach out to all your friends and family and just let them know you started this business. You're looking for people to try some products so that you can have your own testimonials on people that you know that you can share with people. That might scare them too, but just, just ask them, I would love for you to try a product for 90 days. That way I have, testimonials, real testimonials from people I know. Huge is you just have to ask. There's a lot of people that are interested in products, like I said, and they're scared or they're shy or they're nervous to reach out to you. And they really want to try the product, but all we have to do is ask. So if somebody happens to like your post, I don't necessarily go and comment to them right away. Some people do and just say, thank you so much for the love on my post. Just wanted to know if you were interested in the body wraps because you liked that picture. You can do that as well, but simply just asking. I know it's scary, but we do have to get out there and ask people. We can't just post on social media and expect 20 loyal customers to come our way every day. So make sure you're asking. Let's see. Following up is huge too. There's been, anytime if somebody ever reaches out to you or you ask somebody and they are interested in a product, that does not mean they're going to sign up right away. Some people will reach out to you because they want more information so that they can think on it. They can maybe budget it out. So just because they're asking about the product doesn't mean they're necessarily going to sign up that day. Put them on a list and ask them, when is a great time for me to follow back up with you? And you can even say, if you do this, if you don't, you can still say it. I do my follow-ups on every Friday. I can follow up with you on next Friday or in a couple weeks from now, and put it out there and let them choose which one. Some will even say, you know what, next Friday works great. Or they'll tell you, you know what, in a couple weeks. Then if you follow up, they may not still be interested, but that's okay. Following up is huge. Fortune is in the follow-up. They say that people have to be exposed or followed up with anywhere from 5 to 12 times before they sign up. About 1% of people actually sign up the very first time they ask questions or the very first time you reach out and ask them. So just understand and know Fortune is in the follow-up and people are not going to sign up right away, that you have to follow up and you great customer service with them. That's another one too, is customer service is key. When I first started at Works, I remember I was getting out there and I was getting loyal customers and I didn't understand, I was new, I didn't understand that I needed to follow up with them, I needed to be there. I was following up with them, but I think I could have done a better job. I think I lost lifelong loyal customers because I kind of didn't know what I was doing. So make sure that you are using that system if it works for you. Write them down, write the date next to them, and go through your steps to success every single month and follow up with those loyal customers. Once they order, I probably do about a week later and just make sure that they got their products, seeing if they tried it yet. Maybe a couple weeks later, and then about a week before their auto shipment runs, I'll reach out and just ask them if they love the product, if they want to stay on it, or if they want to switch it up, they can. So customer service is huge. It brings retention into your business. There are people out there that with great customer service, they will continue to order month after month. I had a loyal customer order for about 1.5 years straight. So be on top of your game with customer service because that's how we make our money, is that volume coming in with those loyal customers. When you have loyal customers coming up to their 3-month mark, a great tip that I use is I will follow back up with them and I don't say anything about their 3rd month. I just reach back out and say, hey, your order's coming out this day. Do you still want it hair, skin, and nails? Leave it at that. I've had a lot come back and say, can I not turn it off after 3 months? And I said, yes, absolutely. It's totally your choice. If you decide to choose or keep it on, you start getting free shipping. And then on your 6th month, you get the $50 in perk points. That has probably kept about 80 to 90% of my loyal customers because to them, free shipping's awesome. People love free shipping. And then they only have 2 more months, 3 more months, and then they get $50 to spend on whatever they want. So I've kept a lot of loyal customers that way, and I never message them and say, okay, it's your 3rd month, we can turn it off or keep it on. Don't ever say that. Just assume the sale, assume they're going to keep it on and they're going to keep ordering. And most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, they will stay ordering just because you're doing great customer service. And people love great customer service. People love to be pampered and spoiled, so make sure you're doing great customer service. Another thing, this kind of goes for loyal customer retention and getting new loyal customers and distributors. So listen to what people complain about. So we always talk about family gatherings around the holidays are a great time to grow your business because you're around people all the time. And even at my job when I worked full-time at Costco, I would work around people. So I would listen, and they would complain about money. They would complain about their back, maybe energy, maybe they just want to lose some weight. Whatever it may be, open your ears, and that doesn't mean you're going to talk to them right there and get them as a loyal customer. This is opening your ears, listening to what they have to say. Maybe it's the energy, and just think, oh, and you can bring it up right then and just say, oh my gosh, I started trying these greens. I love it. If I don't, personally, me, I'm talking about me. If I go a day without my greens, I take a nap. It's not that it gives me incredible energy that I notice, but the days I don't take it, I do notice. So let them know. This is why we talk about being a product of the product as well. So when people are talking about these things, you can kind of share your own testimony with it. So do that. Just open your ears, listen to what people are complaining about, and then you don't have to offer the opportunity right then. But now you know, and so maybe if you leave the family gathering, you can text them, call them, hey, I know you're complaining about this at the family party or at work. I have an amazing product that, I've tried, I love, and that just kind of share it with them. Another tip, too, is I normally sign up all my loyal customers and distributors. I normally like to do it. I kind of like to take that hassle away from them. But I'm going to start changing that because there's been a lot of talk in the triple and above page where some loyal customers are going in and declining their payments and saying the distributor never told them about the 3 months. So again, make sure you're telling every single loyal customer about the 3 months. Anytime anybody asks me a price on something, so let's say they want the wraps, I always say it's $99 retail or it's $59 as a loyal customer. I let them come back and say, okay, what's a loyal customer? And then I explain it to them. A loyal customer means they agree to ordering one product for 3 months, and then they're a loyal customer for life. So make sure when you are signing them, and I always do this myself, I always confirm it, and I say, okay, we're doing the loyal customer, so this is going to be our first product or month, and then we have to do 2 more orders, so 1 in February and 1 in March. So make sure you confirm that, but what I'm going to start doing because of all this is I'm going to try shifting them to my website. I know it's going to be a little bit harder on my end because I like taking care of my loyal customers, but if you send them to the website, they do it themselves, they sign that thing themselves, it's more on them than it is you. So it's going to be a shift in my business, but it's just a great tip. Let's try to send all of our loyal customers to your website, walk them through it every step. So go to your website, play around, how do you sign up as a loyal customer so you can walk them through it. And that way, it's taking more of the risk off of you and onto them because they're signing up as a loyal customer and they're doing it themselves. So let's see what else I have. Okay, so now for distributors, people, especially if you're new, kind of get scared on how to get distributors. I feel ever since I started, I've always promoted more of the business end than the products. I don't know why, I just always have. More now because it's changed my life, but at the beginning I even noticed I did. Something I love though is just share your story. I know I haven't shared, there's parts of my story I haven't shared, and it's not that I'm hiding it, it's just it's not a part I share. I don't know if that makes sense, but you have these parts that you just kind of don't feel like they're going to inspire people or people don't care to hear that. And honestly, there's so many people out there watching you, and if you share that you were struggling and like to pay rent or to pay your mortgage or to pay groceries or utilities or buy diapers, and you're being real with people and you're saying, but oh my gosh, it works, was on the back burner, it helped me, it was our backup money and it saved us that month. Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking to say that kind of things, but there's so many people out there dealing with the same things that you are, that by sharing that, they're going to be inspired by you. They're going to be a little bit more interested, like, wow, like she was struggling and it works helped her. So kind of don't be scared to share your story, and you don't have to share it all. Just kind of share the bits and pieces that you kind of want to share. But by posting, like, oh, $99 to join my team, and that's it, people are going to be like, okay, cool. So facts and things like that don't sell. So stories sell. So make sure you're sharing your story. And again, if you don't have one, you're new, share my story, share other leader stories. There is some stories in the files tab in the Just Wrap It. So go and share that. Because I don't know, when you share stories and people can relate to somebody, it's better. And honestly, sharing other people's stories is great too. Because my whole audience cannot relate to me. But they can relate to, you know, a single mom if I share that kind of story, or a family with kids and she came home to her kids. They can relate to that story. So I share my story all the time, but then I'm always sharing other leader stories so that parts of my audience can relate to at least a network story if they can't relate to me. Another great tip too is always agree. If you're talking to, even if you're talking to a distributor or a potential distributor, always agree with them. Meaning, if they say, oh my gosh, I can never do it, I'm not a salesperson, and agree, just say, you know what, I never thought I was either, but, and just kind of go off. Or, like agree and they're saying, well, I don't use social media that much. Let's say you work your business completely off social media, like I do. And you're talking to a potential that honestly doesn't want to get on social media. Just don't say, well, that sucks, you can't work the business. You want to say, that's fine. You can work the business by parties, by word of mouth, however you want to work it, totally fine. That's the great thing about this business is we're independent distributors. We work it how and when we want. So always agree with them. If you're kind of being like, well, you can't do that, so they're not going to want to join you. You're agreeing with them. We are independent distributors, so we can work our business how and when we want to. So make sure you're agreeing with them. If they don't want to throw parties, that's fine. You know, maybe do an online, I can't even think, online launch party. Some people, you kind of just have to hold their hand a little bit and kind of work with them and how they want it, and then slowly down the road, introduce them into new things. But people are scared to even start. So don't push things onto them if they are not ready. Again, explain why you want to, but if they don't want to, that's fine. Agree with them and move forward. Again, following up is huge, especially loyal customers and distributors, all your potentials. You always want to follow up with them. And again, ask. I was so scared to start asking people to join me on this business or on this adventure because I was new and I wasn't making tons of money. But the way to do it, if you're not making tons of money and you're new, is reach out and just say, you know what, I just started this new business adventure. I think you would be great on my team. I would love to have you. I am going to be making $2,000 a month. I'm going to be making $500 a month, and I want you right there next to me. I want you to learn and grow with me as I grow. Don't look at it like and act like you're making $500 a month if you're not, but just kind of say like, that's where I'm going, and I would love to have you right by my side and learn as we go so that we both can do this. If you'd love to be on this journey with me or not, let's do it. So, and when you're kind of posting too, talk about the past. So share your story, where you were, where you came from. Talk about now. So if you've been in It Works 2 months, that's great. That's fine. If you've only made $100, that's cool. You made more. I mean, you paid for your starter kit. You made new friends, whatever it is. Share where you were and where you are now, and then also where you want to go. Share with people your dreams. And there's so many people out there that want to dream. So they are watching you thinking, oh my gosh. And they're living through you vicariously, if that's a word. They're living through you because you're posting about, oh my gosh, one day I'm going to have this car. This dream car I've wanted for years. One day I will have this because of It Works. Or one day I will build a house because of It Works. Or one day I'm going to take my kids to Disneyland. I'm dreaming big. And just put out there your dreams because people really want to dream. And when they see you dreaming, it kind of inspires them to start dreaming again. So don't be ashamed to show where you were, where you are now, and where you're going. That's great posts on social media is to talk about those 3 things in each post. Let's see. Don't be afraid to be known, meaning don't be afraid to be that wrap girl. I know when you're new, it's scary. Trust me, it took me about 10 months to get over that fear. But I can promise you, the second you get over it and the faster you get over it, your business is going to skyrocket. The first 10 months in my business, first 5 months I didn't work the business, the next 5, I posted, but I would hide it from like my very close friends and my family because I was scared. I was scared of what they thought of me. But the second I decided to, you know what, put all my posts public, to not care what people thought of me, that's when my business took off and I went from executive to double diamond in 2 months. So make sure, I know it's hard and I know it's scary sometimes, but try your hardest to just, you know what, put your blinders on, Keep your eyes on your own mat and move forward, because your dreams and your goals are worth it. And the people that are complaining or nagging at you or whatever it is, or being rude, is because they know that you're going to do something with your life and they're not going to. So they're going to be rude about it because they don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to get the things that you want. They don't want you to be successful because they know they're going to stay where they are because they're not going to do anything about it. So keep your blinders on, keep moving forward, keep staring at your why. And that's another thing that popped in my head, is know your why. Your why is going to evolve over time. When I first started, it was to try a wrap. 5 months in, it was to make an extra $500 a month. A year in, it was to get to double diamond, making $6,000 a month. So your why is going to evolve, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. But know what your why is now, because that's what's going to keep pushing you. You're going to have days where you hit speed bumps. You get told no 1,000 times. You feel defeated. You feel like you can't keep moving forward. Know your why, because you can do this, and you're going to keep moving forward if you keep staring at your why and you keep your blinders on. Let's see. So don't be afraid to be known. Don't be afraid to be known as that rap girl. I have tons and tons of followers and friends and that want nothing to do with this. They don't want anything to do with the business. They don't want anything to do with the products, but they're still my friend. And they will refer people to me. Anytime anybody asks about It Works, the wraps, anything, they always send them my way. And I've had so many people referred to me just because people know me as that rap girl. Andrea is that rap girl. Andrea does her rap business. That's what she does. So I'm known for that. And I know when you're new, it's scary, but be known for it. Don't hide. Don't be shy. People love confidence. I feel like people can bash you more. People can, I don't know, just be mean more if you're kind of like, yeah, I'm that rap girl. I just sell wraps. No, be confident. Be like, yeah, I am that rap girl. Sorry. So keep moving forward because you can do this. And that's kind of where we say, fake it till you make it. If you are still shy, when you're being confident and you're blitzing and you're hosting a party and you're talking to people and you're being confident, they sense that. If you're being scared and you're being, oh my gosh, I can't do this party. Yeah, you should try a rap. And you're just like, people know. People can sense that. So even if you are being scared, keep that in the car. Keep that, wherever it is, and go and do the thing and then come back to that. But keep fear behind you and keep moving forward with confidence. Let's see. Okay, so try new different ways in this business. If you saw your enroller using social media and that's how you got introduced to it, and you want to start doing it, and it's not working so great for you, but keep trying, keep posting, but try a party, see if it works for you. Try blitzing. Things aren't going to always be the perfect thing the very first time you try it. Again, I'm not great at social media. Don't get me wrong, I still post. That's how I run my business, but I'm not perfect at it. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. So through trial and error, you get better at things. So try different areas. See if parties are for you. See if blitzing's for you. See if social media, Instagram, Facebook is for you. We tend to say we don't like that, or we don't want to try that, but try it and see how it goes and see if you like it. Because you might say you don't like parties, but really once you host your first one, you're going to fall in love, and that might be how your business booms. So be open-minded, be coachable. Get out there and try new things. Step outside of your comfort zone. Okay, this is totally kind of off subject, but I wanted to put this in here. Don't add people. If you're hosting an online party, don't add people to the online party. I always say this in my post. If you're going to invite people, make sure you either send a personal message before inviting them, getting the confirmation, or if it's a PDT you're working very, very, very closely with that they're kind of expected you to invite them to. But make sure you're not going to your friends list and just adding every single person to a party. I will tell you, I get added to Younique parties, Scentsy, anything you can think of, I get added to them all the time, and I literally go in and just take myself out right then because I was never asked to get involved. So make sure you're not going and just adding your entire friends list. Maybe every party invite 10 new people. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm hosting a party. I would love to invite you. There's no, you don't have to buy anything. I just want you to get to know more about our products in the business, and let them know. Some of them might say, you know what, tonight's not a good night, but maybe next week. So don't just go and add tons of people to group pages, because honestly, I don't like it, and I know a lot of our potentials won't like that. So that's another tip. That's all I had kind of on my notes, but this was sitting right in front of me, so I have to share it. So it's a book, and it's got all different things to kind of go through, but it says, do one thing that scares you do one thing every day that scares you. So honestly, joining this business scared me. Hosting a party scared me. Posting on social media scared me. Signing my first loyal customer scared me. Signing my first distributor scared me. Dreaming of making $500 extra a month scared me. Dreaming of making $2,000 extra a month scared me. Every step in your journey is going to be scary. It's going to be outside of your comfort zone, so it is fearful and you are scared because it's something new. It's something you haven't tried. It's something you don't know the outcome, so you're scared. So just try something every single day that scares you, because honestly, that's what's going to make you better at certain things, is by experimenting, by stepping outside of your comfort zone, and just, be fearless. Get out there and just try new things with your business. Work your business every single day. If you can only work it 10 minutes a day, great. Work at those 10 minutes, but intentional in those 10 minutes. When I first started, I was working full time. I was working nights, I was working weekends, I was working crazy schedules, and I went all the way up to almost triple diamond working full time. So I know that if I can do it, you can do it, and I worked it when I could. Before and after work, on my breaks, on my lunches, just when I had the chance to, that's when I worked my business. Just make sure, if you can only do it, again, like I said, those 30 minutes, be intentional in those 30 minutes. You don't have to be on social media every single, or 24/7 to build the business. If you only have that 30 minutes, be intentional in those 30 minutes. Follow up, write people, message people, talk to people, ask people, blitz, schedule parties, schedule wrap appointments, whatever it is, but be intentional in that work and do something every single day for your business. So again, make sure you have your steps to success out, your charts. These are your roadmaps to your goals. If your goal's diamond and you're just not looking at any charts or any steps to success, you're not going to get there. I hate to break it to you, but so make sure you have these printed off. If you don't have it printed off, make sure you just draw it up. It's totally easy. But I am so excited for this year. I cannot wait. Amazing things are going to happen. Amazing things are going to happen for you guys. I hope this video helped. It's just kind of some of the tips that have came to mind these last few days that I just kind of wanted to do this video. So see ya.